Passkeys are a new alternative to passwords. Passkeys are a new way of logging into services, like websites. They are a new recent technology designed to be more secure, easier to use, and harder to misuse. This video will explain simply how passkeys work for the average user, how they solve today's problems with passwords, and how you can start using passkeys today. Firstly, let's look at how we use passwords today. When you first visit a service, like a website, you create an account with a username and password. The password is a string of text, which you might make yourself and commit to memory. Or you might use a password manager, which generates a password for you and stores it. This might be an app or browser plugin. The service then stores your password. Now, every time you go to log in, you, or your password manager, provide the password. The service compares passwords, and if they match, lets you in. Passkeys work in a similar way, but use cryptography. When you first visit a service which supports passkeys, it should have a Create Passkey option. When selected, the service will ask your device to generate a passkey. If your device supports passkeys, this will trigger a prompt or pop-up. This is your device's passkey manager, similar to a password manager. It should ask the user for permission to generate a passkey for this service. The permission is given with the device's PIN, password, fingerprint, or some other biometric. Your PIN or biometric is never sent to the service. Once granted, your passkey manager will create a unique passkey. This will be a pair of digital, not textual, cryptographic keys, one public, one private. With the power of cryptography, only the private key can cooperate with the public key. The private key will stay in the passkey manager on your device, and the public key will be sent to the service. The service will store that passkey with your account. Now, every time you go to log in, your passkey manager will provide the passkey. The service should provide a Use Passkey option. When selected, your passkey manager will be triggered. It'll ask for permission to continue, find the right passkey, and log you in. With passkeys, you don't have to worry about making up your own passwords or storing them safely. Passkeys are unique and secure, and your passkey manager handles everything. What about syncing passkeys? With a good passkey manager, you can sync your passkeys across your devices. Most platforms in their latest version now come with a passkey manager. Often, the passkey manager is part of an existing password manager. This might also be called a credentials manager or a secrets store. Importantly, passkeys are not tied to any single platform. Passkey technology is a tech standard made collectively by the FIDO Alliance. On Google Chrome and Android devices, the Google Password Manager will handle passkeys, and your Google account will keep your passkeys synced. On Apple's iOS and macOS, the Passwords app will handle your passkeys. You can use your Face ID or Touch ID to grant permission, and your Apple ID and iCloud keychain will keep your passkeys synced. On Microsoft Windows, the Windows Hello feature handles your passkeys, and your Microsoft account keeps your passkeys synced. On Linux, you can use the keepassxc app and browser plugin to use passkeys. KeepassxC is also available on macOS and Windows. And there is a compatible Android app, keepassdx, and a compatible iOS app, keepassium. Some third-party password managers, like Bitwarden and Dashlane, support passkeys. They come with browser plugins that work on most modern browsers. What about logging into a service on a new device, like a friend's laptop or a work PC? There is a way to transfer passkeys safely. On a new device, when prompted for a passkey, there should be a Use another device option. When selected, a QR code pop-up will appear. Use your personal device to scan the QR code. This QR code proves you are in proximity of the new device and creates a short connection with your personal device. Your personal device will then ask if you want to send a new passkey to the new device. Once accepted, the new device will receive the passkey and will be able to log into the service. No need to copy passwords over or type them out. Passkeys transfer swiftly and safely. What makes passkeys better than passwords? Passwords are easy for hackers to guess, steal, or trick you into sharing. Hackers often trick users into typing passwords into fake sites. This is called a phishing attack. Passkeys are impervious to phishing attacks. They cannot be typed and cannot be sent to the wrong site. Most people are terrible at creating secure passwords. Many people don't know how to use a password manager or can't be bothered. Passkeys are cryptographically strong and never insecure. Many people reuse the same password across services with minor changes. It only takes one good data breach for a hacker to gain access. One mistake not only puts you, but your friends, family, and coworkers at risk. Passkeys are always generated uniquely, never the same across services. And services only store the public key, which is totally useless to hackers. No more worrying about data breaches. No need to update your passkeys. Passkeys can replace multi-factor authentication. No need for extra verification codes via email, SMS, or OTP authentication apps. Passkeys are secure enough on their own. Want to try using passkeys? There is a useful demo website, webauthn.io. Webauthn is the technical name for passkey technology. If your passkey manager is set up correctly, you should be able to register and log in. Each platform's passkey management is different, so check online for specific tutorials. Also check out this website, passkeys.directory, for a list of websites which support passkeys. That's all for now. With what we've covered, you should now be able to start using passkeys at home, with friends, or at work. Good luck!